This is Aldrin, born on October 8, 1995. A gentle soul with a quiet strength, the kind that doesn't shout to be heard. He's not one for many words, but when he speaks, people listen. And when he's silent, it's usually because he's thinking, planning 3 steps ahead, or simply resting after a long day. Aldrin grew up surrounded by family, warm gatherings, shared meals, laughter echoing through familiar rooms. From those moments, he learned the value of togetherness, of showing up, and of never saying no to food, especially when it's offered with love. From a young age, he learned to stay calm, to observe before acting, to move through life steadily and quietly. He looks relaxed on the outside, even when his thoughts are working overtime within. At school, he became someone people could rely on, the quiet groupmate who always delivered, the one who didn't make promises lightly, but kept every single one. As he grew older, that same calm followed him into adulthood, focused, patient, determined in his own quiet way. He chose a path that required precision and care, working with aircraft, where safety matters and responsibility is never taken lightly. Today, Aldrin works behind the scenes at the airport, as a mechanic, a ramp agent, and in refueling, keeping everything running smoothly, often unnoticed, yet deeply essential. And then, there is Gella, born on February 6, 1998, bright, confident, and full of sparkle from the very beginning. From a young age, she knew what she wanted and wasn't afraid to say it. She grew up surrounded by laughter, in a family that quickly learned that Gella had strong opinions and a personality that filled the room. If there was a camera nearby, she was ready. If there was a moment to shine, she owned it. Her school years were filled with friendships, late-night conversations, inside jokes, and messages that simply asked, "Have you eaten? And where are you now?" As she grew older, she learned how to balance responsibility with joy, working hard, loving deeply, and turning ordinary moments into unforgettable stories. Their paths crossed on July 28, 2014, during the Iglesia Ni Cristo 100th anniversary. Among thousands of people, they noticed each other, and sometimes that's all fate needs. What began as friendship slowly became something more. There were misunderstandings, quiet moments, and lessons in patience and compromise. One calm, one full of energy, perfectly balanced. Then came October 12, 2024, a day Gella thought was just another adventure. Aldrin took her on a hike, not a short one, but a long climb, step by step, breath by breath. At the top, after all the effort, Aldrin disappeared, just long enough to make her heart race. And then he returned, got down on one knee, and asked the question that made every step worth it. Because sometimes the most beautiful yes comes after the hardest climb. And now, with faith, love, and laughter, they choose forever, walking side by side, hand in hand, into every season still to come.